Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our lecturer and fellow friends. So today we are from group 27. We'll present our topic, which is application Shariah in aviation service.
My name is Nurin, Sakinah, Najihah, Binti, Ismail. My number is 2645525. Now I will explain the introduction. Aviation service is a significant component of the halal tourism business since it is the primary source of the transportation for both local and international destinations. In fact, Sharia compliant airport is similar to other well-established concepts of Muslim-friendly tourism that reflect several definitions. However, to apply Sharia compliant is not easy in aviation service. Despite the introduction of Sharia compliant airlines, no adequate current standards for creating a Sharia compliant airline are available. For example, Ryanair Air's creation was considered as an endeavor to introduce a Sharia compliant airline service in Malaysia, and it is the first airline that has followed the Sharia guidance in Malaysia and the fourth such airline in the world. However, it has been closed because of the several issues that has faced after only 5 months of their establishment.
There are 3 problem statements that we have identified. First one is unpleasant odor by alcohol make the passenger feel uncomfortable. As we all know, alcohol will make the drinker smelly. Most people will feel uncomfortable if they are sitting beside people who are carrying around the smell of alcohol. The second problem statement is a Muslim having difficulty taking ablution. With the lack of space, Muslim might have problem to take ablution. And the third is Muslim passengers have trouble knowing the time of prayer. During on board, Muslim passengers have problem whenever it comes to prayer, as they do not know the exactly time of prayer. From the problem statement that we have identified, so these are our objective to solve the problem. The first one is to ensure all passengers comfortable and to ensure Muslim passengers be able to carry out responsibilities as a Muslim by using the facilities provided. So the next slide is literature review. The religion of Islam encourages its adherents to travel. Muslims travel from all over the world to perform Hajj in Mecca, the holiest city in Islam. Muslims are forbidden from visiting corrupted areas where alcohol is consumed and immoral deeds are committed. According to Bakar 2018, the term Muslim-friendly in the tourist sector signifies an endeavor to make the tourism experience agreeable for observant Muslims. In this case, Muslim-friendly airlines, or we know as MFA, could refer to airline services that meet the demands of Muslims, such as halal foods and beverages and prayer facilities. These requirements are important to ensure that their religious duties are met while on the road.
For the theoretical framework, Sharia applied in aviation service is passengers' comfort and also easy to use facilities. Research methodology, we have used 2 types of method, which are primary data and secondary data. The primary data is a quantitative data, quantitative method. The collection of data has obtained from the survey questionnaire that distributes through social media such as WhatsApp. This platform is much easier to receive the data, to obtain the data by using the survey questionnaire. The data will receive directly. For the secondary data, we collected from the other sources, for example, reports, journals, or articles. Thus, this study has used the data that related with the current research from other resources.
Based on our findings and data analysis for food beverages, there are two questions that we provide. The first one is, do you think alcohol is needed during on board? So 80% of respondents disagree that alcohol is needed during on board, and the rest is agree that alcohol is needed. And the second question is, do you think airlines should provide halal food only? From that, we can see 56.7% is agree that airlines should provide halal food only, and 33.3% is fine whether airlines should provide halal food only or not. They seems okay with that, and the rest of it is disagree that airlines should provide halal food only. For services, we provide the questions, which is, the first one is, do you think that Muslim flight attendants should wear hijab? From the results, we can see that 73.3% of respondents is agree that Muslim flight attendants should wear hijab, and 26.7% of respondents were not too sure that Muslim flight attendants should wear hijab. And the second question is, do you agree that non-Muslim flight attendants dress decently and nicely? Example given, no short skirt allowed. So for the result is 76.7% is agree that non-Muslim flight attendants should dress nicely, and 16.7% is disagree, and the small number of respondents were not too sure, and some of them think it's okay if they using like that, except for Muslim. So for the last one, for our findings and data analysis is facilities. There are two questions that we provide. The first one is, do you think that airlines should observe and alert prayer calls? The result is 96.7% is agree that airlines should observe and alert prayer calls, and the rest of them is disagree. The second question is, do you think it is easy for Muslims to take ablutions or wudu during flight? 30% of respondents is agree that it is easy for Muslims, and 30% of respondents say it is not easy for Muslim to take ablution or wudu, and the rest, which is 40% of respondents, say they were not too sure whether it is easy or not for Muslim to take ablutions or wudu during flight. Based on the suggestion that we get from the respondent, and we already discussed together, there are 3 recommendations for us to solve the problem. The first one is notify the prayer time to Muslim, and the second is prepare small bottle for each Muslim to perform their prayer, and provide halal food only as the way of Islam approve it.
In conclusion, the Sharia compliant can be developed in aviation service, and a few of elements can be fulfilled or recommended based on the need of Muslim travelers towards establishing Muslim-friendly services that guided by Sharia compliant. Also, it can enhance the Sharia compliant effort to satisfy the Muslim travelers, and also emphasize the Sharia compliance towards non-Muslims. Thank you.